Welcome back to Next Gen Drive, the place where we bring you the latest, the boldest, and the most thrilling automotive stories from around the globe. Today, we're diving into something very special, something that carries the soul of tradition while embracing the future. We're talking about the 2026 Suzuki Z Heritage Edition. A car that doesn't just move on the road, but also moves your heart with its design philosophy, performance essence, and nostalgic touches that pay tribute to Suzuki's legendary lineage. This isn't just another model, it's a celebration of history and innovation packed into one irresistible package. The very first thing that grabs your attention is, of course, the exterior. Suzuki has managed to strike a balance between old-school charm and modern flair. The Z Heritage Edition carries forward the unmistakable silhouette inspired by classic Suzuki sports icons, with flowing lines that look timeless yet refreshed for 2026. The front fascia is bold and aggressive, dominated by a large, gloss black grille framed with chrome detailing that subtly nods to Suzuki's older performance models. The LED headlamps are razor-sharp, with a throwback circular DRL signature that instantly reminds enthusiasts of the golden era of Japanese sports cars. The hood is long and sculpted with aerodynamic creases, while the side profile feels muscular and taut. Suzuki has opted for heritage-inspired alloy designs, multi-spoke wheels that carry a retro vibe but are finished in a modern dark gunmetal shade. The flared arches add a sense of width and stance, giving the Z Heritage Edition a planted, confident look. Moving towards the rear, the taillamps are another highlight. They're slim, horizontally stretched, and feature a heritage-inspired 3-bar LED signature. It feels like Suzuki wanted every angle of this car to make you think of both yesterday and tomorrow. The subtle Heritage Edition badging in brushed aluminum finishes the look with understated pride. Performance is where Suzuki really wants to make this model stand out. Under the hood, the 2026 Z Heritage Edition is powered by a turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4 engine that delivers an impressive 280 horsepower and 340 Nm of torque. It's not just about numbers though, it's about character. The engineers have tuned the exhaust to give a throaty, raspy note reminiscent of old Suzuki sports machines, but with modern refinement. The car accelerates from 0 to 100 km/h in just under 5.5 seconds, making it quick enough to thrill while still approachable for everyday drivers. The transmission options include a 6-speed manual, which is a bold and refreshing move in 2026, when so many automakers are going fully automatic. Suzuki understands the enthusiasts, the drivers who want to feel that direct engagement, the joy of rowing through gears. For those who prefer convenience, there's also a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic, smooth and responsive, designed to handle city drives as gracefully as it handles spirited weekend runs. Handling has been one of Suzuki's strengths in smaller cars, and in the Z Heritage Edition, they've doubled down on agility. The chassis has been reinforced for rigidity, the suspension fine-tuned for a balance between comfort and sharp cornering ability, and the steering offers direct feedback that makes the driver feel fully connected. Cornering feels precise, with minimal body roll, and the rear-wheel drive setup gives it that classic sports car feel. Traction control and electronic stability systems are present but designed to be less intrusive, letting drivers truly enjoy the car. Braking performance is equally strong, thanks to ventilated discs all around, with upgraded calipers that give confidence even under hard use. Suzuki has worked on weight distribution as well, keeping it close to 50/50, which makes the Z Heritage Edition not just a straight-line sprinter but a car that loves winding roads and sharp turns. Now let's take a peek inside. The interior continues the theme of blending nostalgia with modern sophistication. The cockpit is driver-focused, with a classic 3-spoke steering wheel that feels chunky and precise in the hands. Behind it sits a digital instrument cluster, but cleverly designed to mimic retro analog dials. This fusion makes it unique, modern functionality dressed in heritage design. The seats are supportive sports buckets, upholstered in premium leather with heritage-inspired stitching patterns. Comfort hasn't been sacrificed though, with generous bolstering for spirited driving but enough padding for longer commutes. The dashboard layout is simple and uncluttered, echoing the minimalism of classic Suzuki interiors, but with a central touchscreen that handles infotainment, navigation, and connectivity. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but also features Suzuki's own updated interface, quick and user-friendly. Special touches inside include brushed aluminum pedals, a heritage plaque with the car's production number, and subtle heritage logos embossed on the headrests. Despite being a performance-oriented car, Suzuki hasn't forgotten everyday usability. There's decent cabin storage, dual-zone climate control, and a respectable sound system for those who appreciate music as much as engine notes. Overall, the 2026 Suzuki Z Heritage Edition feels like a love letter to car enthusiasts. It respects the past by reviving heritage design cues, rewards drivers with engaging performance, and still embraces the needs of modern-day motoring. In a world rapidly shifting to electric vehicles and autonomous systems, Suzuki has created a car that reminds us why we fell in love with driving in the first place. It's a car that blends heritage and innovation so seamlessly, you can't help but admire the thought behind it. For enthusiasts, collectors, and anyone who believes driving is more than just getting from point A to B, the Suzuki Z Heritage Edition is more than a car, it's an experience. Suzuki has kept the flame alive, giving us something to cherish in 2026. That's all for today's review of the 2026 Suzuki Z Heritage Edition. If you're as excited about this car as we are, hit that like button, subscribe to Next Gen Drive, and stay tuned because we've got plenty more reviews of upcoming cars that are changing the way we look at driving.